What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Leonardo Santos and Roman Bogatov. This one should be good. I'm excited for it. Santos has beaten Kevin Lee, and since then he's fought twice, and that was in 2015. He's kind of been screwed over by his timing and injuries and certain things like that he's been out. He's a really good fighter, man, and I think he's got contender skills. It's just he cannot stay consistent. Bogatov, on the other hand, undefeated. He's the number 4 lightweight in Russia. This guy's the real deal. I was watching his M1 fights. I mean, this dude is solid skill set. Santos as well. But this is a fun one because undefeated versus a guy that has not lost in a long time. Even though he's been inactive, I think Santos is really good. Watch out for him. If he can stay healthy, I think he's top 15 material, without a doubt. Bogatov might be top 15 material too. So we got really two, maybe not dark horses yet, but two guys on the way to be dark horses in the division, fighting each other. And this is what I love to see. Lightweight's already stacked as is. You go back into the beyond the top 15, you still have awesome fighters. It's a great division. I love it. Let's get into this breakdown a bit. Have some notes right here that I want to bring up. So Bogatov, undefeated and a really good grappler with strong top control. When I say strong, man, he's on top. He's really tight on top, like big time. And he sets up takedowns with his striking. Alexei Oleinik kind of does that a bit, but he's a lot better at his takedowns, and he's also a lot faster with his strikes, so it just flows beautifully. Honestly, he does a really nice job of that. I was really impressed watching him in M1 do that. Now, and he also goes for that ground and pound, and he dominates you. He tries to beat you up. He's not just going to lay and pray. He'll tap you out by submission. This guy's a fighter that comes to kill, and I really respect him a lot, and I'm really impressed by him, to be 100% honest with you. UFC debut against Leonardo Santos is huge, in my opinion. Now, Santos, win streak, but super inactive. His fights on and off. It sucks, honestly. I wish he was around more. As I said, Kevin Lee victory, which is huge. And he's got that patient, calm style, and then he's got sneaky power. He's gonna counter punch you. You're gonna come in and he's gonna catch you with shots, and that's what he did in his last fight to Stevie Ray, and he knocked him out in the first round pretty brutally, to be honest. And let's not forget, really good jiu-jitsu, like a world championship jiu-jitsu. I believe he started at 5 years old. I'm not too worried about him being dominated on the ground here, to be honest. I think Bogatov is in really tough. You couldn't have got a worse UFC debut. A guy that, Leonardo Santos, nobody really remembers him outside of the hardcores and the people in the media. But he's a super skilled fighter, and he's just been out for so long and on and off. I believe it's been a year since his last fight. So he's just not active at all, but he's really good. And I don't think Bogatov beats him, to be honest with you. I really just feel like Bogatov is going to land some takedowns and probably get him down a bit. But I think that Santos Jiu-Jitsu slick. He could submit him. To be honest, he could submit him. So Bogatov better mind his P's and Q's. I think on the feet it's very good too. But I think that Leonardo Santos gets him on the feet, cracks him with shots. I think from the ground he might be able to sweep him and dominate himself. I think we see Santos winning this fight in a good competitive decision, and Bogatov, watch out for him. He's still really good, and he's only 29 versus a 40-year-old. I think Leonardo Santos is a very skilled fighter, and I believe he only has probably about a year and a half left. He's 40 years old, and he's at lightweight. Right now, he needs to stay active. I pray that he doesn't get hurt. He wins this fight. He needs a top 15, and he needs to really try to break into it, like quick. It needs to be back to back to back if he ever wants to fight for a world title, because once you pass 40, 41, 42, especially at this weight class, unless you're the freakest of freaks, which I'm not saying he isn't. I don't think he is, though. It's not going to be good, man. You're going to age out. You're going to age yourself out, and this guy had all the potential to be a world title challenger, and it just never happened. So I hope that he gets his opportunity sometime. It'd be pretty cool story to see too. Now, betting odds, slight favorite. Santos makes sense, especially with no UFC fights for Bogatov. Santos gets it done. Should be a fun fight. I can't wait for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video.